You may not know it, but Upland is your best introduction to Web3, crypto, NFTs, and the blockchain. This innovative metaverse platform has been around since 2019 and has been hiding all of this technical stuff so that we can enjoy the game. With Upland's introduction of the Sparklet token, which is built on the Ethereum blockchain as an ERC20 token, in this video I'm going to explain the top 3 things that you need to know about Web3 in order to better understand what's going on with the Upland metaverse and where it's heading. I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. I'm here to unlock the secrets of the Upland metaverse. On this channel, you can find everything you need to build your Upland empire. Expert tutorials, winning strategies, pro tips and tricks, and a lot more. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay ahead of the game. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the Upland metaverse, that knowledge is truly your most valuable asset. The first thing that you need to understand about Web3 is what happened to Web 1 and Web 2. Web 1 is the internet. This technology connected people all over the world and enables us to read information. Web 2 is social media. This adds an additional layer onto the reading where you can write and interact with other people. That's what we do on social media. And now we have Web 3. Web 3 enables people to not only read information, connect with other people, but also to own things. So yes, this metaverse that you see here, where players own different properties all across cities in the world, means that they actually own the digital version of these properties. Now let's dive a little deeper. What is the technology that actually enables you to own a digital asset? That's called the blockchain. Think of the blockchain as a public notebook where absolutely everything is tracked and shared publicly. So within Upland, when you send yourself to another player's property, when you purchase a property or a block explorer, when you stake your Sparklet to build your own home or manufacture items, all of this is being recorded on the blockchain and it's open for anyone to see. There are many different blockchains, and specifically the Upland metaverse is built on EOS. Unlike things like Facebook and the company Meta, where they store all of your data, the blockchain is public, completely transparent, and not one single entity owns it. The information is shared across tons of different computers, so all of the data is completely safe. Number 2, let's start talking about these assets that we actually own. I mentioned that all these properties, block explorers, legits, vehicles, structure ornaments, map assets, and pretty much everything else that you own in Upland are all essentially just NFTs. NFT is a non-fungible token, and it's essentially a one-of-a-kind digital asset. The word fungible is just a fancy word for interchangeable. So if I have $1 and you have $1 and we exchange our dollars, that trade is essentially meaningless because we still both have $1. So a non-fungible token is something that is completely unique. So let's take, for example, in Upland, these 2 properties right here. Now let's just ignore for a minute that there's a structure on this building. This property that I own of 27 Villiers Street is a size 16 up squared, and from this property, each month I earn 532.27 UPX. Now the property right next door to me is also 16 up squared and also has the same monthly earnings, but it's a different address. You might say, well, within the scope of the metaverse, the fact that they're both right next to the train terminal and one is just one next to each other, there might not be that big of a difference. But from the technology standpoint, these are completely different NFTs. This property is completely unique, and the one next to it is different and completely unique in its own way. From a social aspect, maybe this property is a business, or maybe there's something special behind that actual property in the real world. But this is value that you and I are providing to one property over another. But at its base, each one is a non-fungible token and completely unique in its own way. The same goes for things like block explorers or other legits within Upland. Even though there are 160 of these in the Upland metaverse, each one of these is completely unique. I have the 127th edition of it. Think of it as a limited edition painting. Someone might create 160 of these, and I have the 127th. What's great about the blockchain is that once this is created, we can't create more. So Upland has defined that there are 160 of these, and there can't be another one. What you could do is take the same image, create another NFT of that, but then you would be able to differentiate that from these 160. Once again, these NFTs are things that you own, which means that you can also sell them. Within Upland, these assets and NFTs can be sold for either UPX, the in-game coin, or even for US dollars. All of these digital assets that you own are stored in something that's called a wallet. You probably missed it, but when you joined Upland and you became an Uplander, Upland actually created a wallet for you in your name. Everything that is inside that wallet is yours and you have control over it. Having said that, within Upland, there is a jail and it's located at Alcatraz. This is where players who breach Upland's terms of service are placed, where their accounts are locked until their claim can be resolved. This, however, does not give Upland access to players' actual wallet. Now, your NFTs don't just live within the Upland metaverse. For example, you can take a block explorer and export that to a different blockchain called Ethereum. In order to do that, you're going to need to have a MetaMask wallet, which is a wallet mostly for the Ethereum blockchain, and connect that to your Upland account. From there, you can export block explorers and, more importantly, Sparklet to the Ethereum blockchain, where there you can trade it freely as an ERC20 fungible token. We have videos that teach you how to connect your MetaMask wallet and even a complete course about Sparklet to understand everything about its utility, how you can get some, and its tokenomics. So we covered these NFTs that are written down on this public notebook, which is the blockchain. So what exactly is written down? This is what is called a smart contract. These smart contracts essentially run the show. They're mini programs and automatic rule keepers of the blockchain. These smart contracts ensure that you get the UPX when someone purchases your property, or that you get your Sparklet rewards after you log in for 7 days. All of this is done automatically using smart contracts without the need for human intervention. Now that you understand more about smart contracts, NFTs, the blockchain, and Web3, you can start to understand why Upland is such a powerful metaverse and the infinite possibilities that exist when it comes to playing, earning, and connecting.